Travel agents from the USA, the UK, Ireland and Canada recently converged on St. Lucia for the inaugural Global Piton Awards. The event welcomed the highest destination-selling travel agents who contributed to St. Lucia's tourism in the year 2018, which was a record-breaking year. The island's tourism minister, who provided the agents with destination updates, hosted them to brunch on Saturday.
Tourism Minister Dominic Fede hosted St. Lucia's top-selling travel agents from the USA, Canada, the United Kingdom and Ireland to brunch on Saturday, June 22nd at Tapas on the Bay as part of the calendar of activities set to commemorate the inaugural Global Piton Awards. The minister seized the opportunity to personally welcome the 31 agents to the destination, congratulating them on achieving St. Lucia's highest honor of the travel industry, the Global Piton Award. As the island's premier marketing organization, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority (SLTA) shares an appreciation for how rapidly and profoundly world travel is evolving, with the relentless efforts of travel agents acting as a preferred and experienced gateway between markets, trade partners, influencers, and direct consumers. They have helped to change the way that travelers see St. Lucia. The agents received a first-hand update on developments, which includes the recent sod turning of the redevelopment project of the Huronora International Airport and Cabo's first-ever international property, which will be a major new golf resort community on the northern tip of the island.
Working all over to enhance our product, training our employees, training people. We've just broke ground on a new market to improve the facade of the downtown area in Castries, as part of a whole new makeover of the city center and the ports. And, we're just doing a whole lot to remodel and, to change what we do here in St. Lucia.
The minister's brunch ended on a high note, with SLTA's UK office representing a hefty check to a deserving organization. The funds were donated by patrons at the 2018 UK Showcase as part of SLTA's charity drive.
Last September was that we had a charity auction that raised over £6,000, and we nominated a charity in St. Lucia called the St. Lucia Blind Welfare Association. And today we'd like to present a cheque for $21,696 to Mr. Anthony Averill, the director of that charity.
President of the SLBW, Anthony Averill, thanked the SLTA's Director of Marketing for the UK and Ireland, Patricia Charlery-Leon, for the generous gesture. Students of the Grade 3 class of the Grosley Primary School left the audience in awe with cultural presentations in song and dance. The agents also significantly contributed school supplies to SLTA's Bags of Inspiration initiative, which will be donated to deserving schools in the coming weeks. The passion and dedication that travel agents demonstrate across the industry is testimony of St. Lucia's commitment to continue the aggressive pursuit of the island's sustainable growth strategy. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
We are what we eat, and as children of the land, agriculture plays a major role in the foundation of St. Lucian culture and life. As such, the Ministry of Agriculture has embarked on a 5-day training workshop to strengthen the capacity of its agriculture extension officers. The training, which focuses on skill building, work ethic and customer skills, is being hailed as the foundation to motivate both the extension officers and the farmers they serve. Solange Alfred reports.
Extension officers within the Ministry of Agriculture participate in a week-long workshop which started on Monday 24th June and will run until Friday 28th June. The Orchid Farming Union played host to the contingent of young extension officers who, under the guidance of lead facilitator Marie-Louise Reed, is seeking to build their capacity as master motivators and customer relations experts. Chief Extension Officer within the Ministry of Agriculture, Kemuel Jean-Baptiste, says the knowledge gained by the extension officers during the workshop will be put to use in a project currently being executed by the Ministry of Agriculture.
We are currently executing a project that is focused on reducing importation in some key crops, and so the department has decided to bring all the field officers on board. So this is part of continued professional development. We are of the opinion within the department that we need to continually maintain personal growth and development, and so part of the process here is to provide that sort of support. So we've hired a consultant who has worked with several of our local agencies, Marie-Louise Reed, and she's our major facilitator, and the focus is on, you know, internal and external customers. We're also doing training in all the areas related to the officers' own personal growth and development, and to motivate them to be the best that they could be really in, actually.
Praising the timeliness of the workshop was Extension Officer Hyacinth Ford. She says the focus of the training will greatly assist the development of the younger generation of Extension officers.
We have a very young staff of Extension because 10 years ago when I came in, the persons that I met there, most of them have already been retired. The younger folks that are there, I'm not going to say that they're laid back, but this came at a timely manner where I think we have a very big project, and it could not have come at a better time to let them know that the importance of their jobs. If the farmers are not there, we don't have a job. So we have to take it serious. And then our food import bill, we need to try and curb on it. Millions of dollars are coming out of our pockets going out to other countries where our farmers can get that money to develop our countries more. So I think this was very timely, and we have 2 or 3 more days to go. I'm looking forward for more training, for self-development for all the officers, including myself.
In addition, Jean-Baptiste highlights the island's continued push towards food sovereignty. He says the need to dial back on importation of crops easily grown on island is the main focus of the project. Jean-Baptiste made mention of food items such as pineapples, watermelons, cantaloupes, cabbage, and lettuce.
We could grow these really well in St. Lucia. If you look at the Agricultural Statistical Digest, it will show that we're importing millions of dollars in these particular crops. The idea here is to start a project where we're going to target in the first year or so about 30% of that import amount. So the import, we've checked out what the volume is and what the value is. So we are targeting a number of farmers who are going to be producing those crops. In the first year, we're looking to take back 30% of the imports. When we do get to that place of successfully taking up that 30%, we want to take it perhaps to 50%, and as much as possible give the farmers an opportunity to be the producers of these crops. Why is that important? We are looking for livelihood opportunities for our rural community. We're looking for opportunities for farmers to generate income and wealth, and so that's one of the approaches that we are looking at.
A major part of the funding for the project is being allocated by the Taiwanese mission. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
The Japan Overseas Cooperation volunteers, in collaboration with the primary schools of Education District 7, will be hosting a recorder festival on Friday the 28th of June from 10 a.m. at the Rivadori Anglican School in Choiseul. All the primary schools in District 7 will be participating in this exciting music extravaganza. The participating schools are Piai Combined, Montrouge Combined, Delsay Combined, Reunion Primary, Bands Combined, Roblo Combined, Rivadori Anglican Combined, Duga Primary, Saltibus Primary, and the Labrie Boys and Labrie Girls Primary Schools. The Japanese Overseas Cooperation Volunteer Program, assigned to the District 7 Education Office, introduced recorders to the students as part of music education and holistic development. As part of the festival, each school will get to showcase playing a short song on their recorders to highlight the results of the music classes undertaken. The students, teachers, their families, and communities are all said to be excited about the festival. The ultimate goal of the program is to develop a background in music and musicianship that prepares the students for a wide range of further educational and vocational activities. A summer centered around youth development, the National Skills Development Center is promoting its wide range of summer programs aimed at providing introductory training in relevant industries to youth ages 12 to 18 years old. Creative fields like photography, natural hair design, and social media marketing make up some of the enticing programs offered by the NSDC to allow youth to explore their true potential.
Registration is now open for the Summer 2019 program offered at the National Skills Development Center, NSDC. Over 40 spots are available, shared equally between the Castries and Viewfort branch. Young adults ages 12 to 18 will have the opportunity to be trained by accredited trainers with professional experiences in both theory and practical over a 3-week period starting from July 29th to August 22nd. Training manager NSDC Barry Williams says, in addition to the course chosen, students will also receive a holistic package geared at boosting their marketability.
What we've always prided ourselves on at NSDC is to be able to be dynamic enough to provide the training that we believe is most relevant. And as time goes by, you find certain skill areas become more relevant than others. So a lot of the traditional areas we're seeing that the market can be saturated from time to time. And so as a training institution, we believe it makes no sense to offer the same thing year after year. We need to change with the times and the trends that we notice in the job market. We're hoping to make it as interesting as possible. And in addition to all of this, we're offering first aid training, so students will leave first aid certified, first responder certified by the end of the program. We will also be offering our wonderful life skills training that NSDC is so famous for.
Stepping away from the traditional training programs offered has allowed the NSDC to offer a natural hair care program. Facilitator of the natural hair care course and past trainee of the NSDC, Kerry Johnny, says moving with current trends will allow for the new trainees to be ahead of the game with their new skills.
Natural hair care, certain routines, the oils that are essential to the hair, also certain products that they should stay away from in regards to the natural hair. And basically just having fun, learning to embrace that natural, the melanin, the blackness, the epitome of our self, what makes us as black people.
Meanwhile, facilitator of the Sound Engineering Training Program, Lianis Elcock, says the introductory course will help better the quality of music being produced locally by up-and-coming youth.
The standard of music produced here have gone up quite a bit, but also internationally. It is very important that we as a country can compete on the international stage. Then there's the other side with regard to whereas once upon a time things went out on a CD or on vinyl, now there's a lot of streaming platforms. So again, how you produce and how you master and all that kind of thing for those streaming platforms is very important as well. So it's very important to get the fundamentals right.
Other programs offered by NSDC for their summer program include cookery, IT fundamentals, hair design, photography, and social media marketing. Registration is currently open. For more information, call 458-1677 Castries and 454-8091 Viewfort. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow is up next with the sports news.